Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and start. I'll introduce myself. So my name is Jenny Damiano. I am part of the DMD team. I'm one of the business development representatives here. I'm located in North Carolina, so I'm on the East Coast, but I help everybody I can. And then we also have Jason here, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hey guys, thank you for taking the time to meet with us. My name's Jason. I work very closely with Jenny here at DMD. I do outside sales and primarily with SolidWorks. So here we're just introducing Vias 3D, and DMD is Vias 3D is the parent company of DMD. So here we're just trying to help you with your digital solutions, whether that be with design, simulation, engineering services, and everything else in between. So we're here to help and grow and optimize your business. So on this slide, we have some of the partners that we're working with. As you can see, there's some really big names there: Tesla, Pepsi, Shell, Coca-Cola. I know that you're, able to recognize a few of those companies, but we also have large and small partners that we work with. We're able to meet the needs of our customers, whether that be for something that's going to be large scale and, integration will be a piece of that you'll need help with, or a smaller company where, it's a smaller team, more intimate.
And that's
And
the
Jenny
great thing.
will talk a little bit. Sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Jenny.
No, I'm sorry. So at DMD, we really are focused on, no matter the size of the company, is truly being able to give you the best customer service experience. Service goes a long way. We have the software, but we also can provide the service for you. So even if you have any questions about, well, what is it that we can do for you, give us an opportunity, because I guarantee we're able to help you out. So we're really excited to have your time, have your ear. And we also have Mai Dewan here, and she is fantastic. She's going to be doing this webinar for us.
Yes, thank you, Jenny. Hi, everyone. Let me share my screen. So I'm going to focus on my presentation. Okay. So welcome to our webinar, Unlock the Power of Simulation to Boost Your Profits. So really quickly about myself. My name is Mai Dewan, and I have been working in the computer-aided engineering industry for 24 years. So I got my mechanical engineering undergraduate from France, my master's from the US. In my first job, I worked as a mechanical engineer for some high-tech companies before becoming an application engineer for ANSYS for about 8 years. And I've been working for Dassault Systèmes SolidWorks for almost 10 years. So now I'm a worldwide simulation consultant. Before this role, I was the product manager for SolidWorks Simulation. And over my 24 years of experience in computer-aided engineering, I have helped a lot of companies adopt simulation tools to boost their profits, which is the topic of today's presentation. So for the agenda, we'll first talk about why simulation, then about software selection consideration, and then we'll talk about what to expect from simulation adoptions with some case studies. So first, why simulation? So let's look here and compare and contrast and look at the better way of designing products. So we are looking at a simulation example of the crushing of this metal tube. So on the left, we have the physical prototype, the old school way, and on the right, we have the virtual prototype way using simulation, in this case, structural simulation. So as you can imagine, it would take a lot longer and be a lot more costly to set up and run the physical prototype, whereas you'll be able to save a lot of time and money by running the simulation or using virtual prototype. So using the leading edge way. So why do companies use engineering simulation? The main reasons why companies use virtual prototyping are, first, to save time, so faster. The developing and testing physical prototypes takes time, and virtual prototyping can significantly speed up the development process, allowing you to get quicker iteration and allow you to bring product to market faster. Then better, so product quality, higher safety, reduce costly errors and failure risk. So with simulation, you can identify and address potential issues early in the design process. And then cheaper, cost reduction. Building physical prototypes is expensive, and simulation allows you to test designs without the high costs associated with physical production and testing of these prototypes. In addition to these three most obvious benefits, your company can benefit from design optimization. So engineers can test various scenarios and parameters to find the best possible design solutions. And finally, innovation. So simulation enhances your ability to innovate, to explore design concepts that might be too risky or too expensive to test physically. And we'll see in our last section which of these benefits our customers who adopted the 3D experience simulation tools were able to achieve. So let's talk about selection consideration of these simulation tools. So what are the considerations when selecting simulation tools, and how 3D experience simulation addresses these considerations? So when choosing a simulation tool, there are technical considerations. That's where we'll spend a lot of time on. So application. Does the simulation tool meet your simulation needs? Is the tool suitable for your industries? Accuracy and reliability. Has a simulation tool been validated? Are there benchmarks that you can look at? Integration and compatibility. Is the simulation tool compatible with your CAD and with your other engineering software? Performance and scalability. Can your simulation tool handle large and complex simulations? Usability and support. How about the ease of use, the learning curve, and the support that you'll be getting? We'll also briefly talk about vendor financial and stability, as well as data management and collaboration. So technical consideration and applications. 3D experience simulation covers an extensive range of simulation domains. For structures or final element analysis, FEA, which is used to predict how structures will respond to forces, vibration, heat, and other physical effects. So the common applications include stress analysis, thermal analysis, and dynamic analysis. You can start with low-end product to simulate linear statics, frequency, buckling, thermal, then go to linear dynamics, then use more advanced applications such as nonlinear statics, implicit dynamics, fatigue, and use complex materials, advanced meshing, advanced contact, and then go even to higher and more advanced applications such as explicit dynamics, advanced applications such as material calibration, advanced meshing, advanced contact, and use geometry preparation tools. So these are the typical structural applications. Now let's look at some impressive applications which can be solved with the 3D experience simulation structural tools. So for those of you who have experience with simulation, these are very complex and advanced applications that only few software in the market can simulate. You can see here For example, a car door going through a crash or impact. Here, a blade damage, or a rigid object dropping on a prosthetic. So structural simulation allows you to evaluate how your structure responds to external loads, so you can design better products. For example, you can make modifications such as increase the thickness of some of these components, change the geometry, add safety or strengthen features, and simulate them again to see if the design has been improved. So here you can see sheet metal forming application, blow molding, or a drop test of a bottle with liquid. So all of these applications are very powerful and very nonlinear, which is where 3D experience simulation really shines. For fluid application, or computational fluid dynamics, or CFD, it focuses on behavior of fluid, so liquids and gas and their interaction. It is used to analyze things like aerodynamics, hydrodynamics, and thermal management. 3D experience simulation offers Navier-Stokes method for fluid flow and thermal exploration, injection molding tools for injection molding components, and we offer 2 lattice Boltzmann products for highly transient and multi-phase or moving mesh, so more advanced applications. For electromagnetic simulation, which analyzes the behavior of electromagnetic fields, commonly used in the design of antennas, sensors, and electronic devices. 3D experience simulation offers world-class CSC technology, which covers the full range of frequency, going from low frequency to high frequencies. Low frequency electromagnetics with sensors, magnet design, and electric motors and generators. High frequency electromagnetics with antenna design and microwave component design. For electronics, it covers signal integrity, power integrity, electromagnetic compatibility, electromagnetic interference, and electronic cooling. Industry considerations. Is the simulation tool suitable for your industries? Well, 3D experience simulation is suitable for a wide range, so an extensive range of industry applications. So in industrial equipment, for example, you can do structural integrity of equipment to ensure safety and durability of your components on the structural side, or electromagnetic field analysis, so simulate magnetic fields in equipment such as motors. In high-tech, drop test is a typical application, and it's used to assist in the design of circuits, electromagnetic compatibility, and thermal management of electronic components. Then life science, so virtually test safety of medical device, such as stents, implants, prosthetics. Then you have transportation and mobility, so crash simulation, aerodynamics, engine performance, and thermal management. So note that I didn't have time to talk about motion or multi-body dynamics, which provide analysis of movement and interaction of interconnected bodies. So you'll be able to simulate kinematic, dynamic interaction and collision detections. So showing here in the application at the very bottom of this page. Now, an important consideration when selecting simulation tool is accuracy and reliability. The technology behind 3D experience simulation is the best simulation tool from Dassault Systèmes. On the structural side, that is, of course, Abaqus, which has been around since the 1970s. Abaqus sets the standard for finite element analysis and offers the best nonlinear solver and technology on the marketplace. So here we have the Abaqus benchmark guide, which contains benchmark problems that provide evidence that the software can produce results from benchmark defined by institutions such as NAFEM. Then we have the Abaqus example problem guide, which contains many solved examples from which users can learn from to run simulation of difficult, challenging physics. Some of these can be quite difficult and require combinations of capabilities in the code. And so you can open them up and just look at these different simulations. And then also Abaqus verification guide. So on the electromagnetic side, we have similar reliable benchmarks with CST technology. Another consideration when selecting simulation tool is its compatibility with your CAD software and your other engineering software. And 3DEXPERIENCE platform supports all major CAD formats. So MCAD, but also ECAD. And there are connectors available to provide associativity between your CAD and the 3DEXPERIENCE simulation tools. You can see here that 3DEXPERIENCE simulation, 3DEXPERIENCE platforms support most of the major CAD. So SolidWorks and CATIA, of course, which are part of Dassault Systèmes, but also Inventor, Solid Edge, AutoCAD, Creo, and Siemens NX. So what this means is once you have simulation results from one of the analysis, and if you make changes in your CAD model, all you need to do is select Update to get updated simulation results. So no need to import and export, no need to do the setup again or redefine boundary conditions, material, etc. So this saves users a ton of time. Now, the next consideration is the performance and scalability of the simulation tool. Can the simulation tool handle large and complex simulation? Or do you need to invest in computer or even servers? Well, a great benefit from 3DEXPERIENCE simulation is you can solve your large and complex simulation on the cloud very fast. So no need to buy computers or servers or to maintain them or keep them up to date. Instead of solving on your local machine, you can obtain your simulation results a lot faster with cloud computing, using Dassault Systèmes servers, which are powerful and which are constantly kept up to date. Note that most of our 3DEXPERIENCE simulation products come with 8 cores or some with 16 cores. So let's look at 2 test examples of cloud computing. Here on the x-axis, we have a number of cores. And on the y-axis, the time it took the software to solve. And here we have an implicit study of bolting a cylinder head onto an engine block with 17 million degrees of freedom. And here we see a time reduction of 95%, going from 8 cores on local to 144 cores running on cloud computing. So quite a significant time saving. The second example is the one of an explicit study of a frontal car crash with 27 million degrees of freedom. And with 144 cores, we got a time reduction of 91% compared to the same study running run locally with 18 cores. So these two examples are just to show you the impressive performance and scalability of the 3D Experience structure simulation tool. Now, the next consideration is usability and support of the simulation tool. So the ease of use is a critical factor for the adoption and the success of the software, as well as the product training. So we're going to talk about the guided assistant, the online training, and the embedded tutorial. So the guided assistant guides the user step by step. It shows you step by step what you need to do to carry out for a successful simulation. The green check mark here means that the step is completed. So it gives you the confidence to move forward and to successfully complete your simulation. Note that this guided assistant improves the ease of use and increases the productivity of the software. This guided assistant is common to all of our simulation tools. So you can go from structural to fluid to electromagnetic using a similar assistant. So very familiar assistant that will help you step by step to each of your study. And next is our online training. We offer a comprehensive online training. So here are some of the examples of the courses, and you can see the number of hours it would take to complete these courses. And so because they are available online, so available 24/7, users can become proficient in using the software faster. So this reduces the time spent on training. And in addition to this online training, our resellers, such as DMD, offers custom training for your specific application. So you'll be successful more quickly with your specific simulation or virtual prototyping cases. In addition, you will also find embedded tutorial for a large number of analysis. Here you can see them for structures, fluids, electromagnetics, but also design exploration and optimization and material calibration. These embedded tutorial facilitates training and expedites your learning curve. So support. You will benefit from a deep expertise and layers of support. When using 3D Experience simulation, you will benefit from your first line of support will be our value-added resellers. So in this case, DMD. You will work with application engineers who are certified with Dassault Systèmes simulation products every year. On the second line of support, you will work with Dassault Systèmes SolidWorks technical support team. And at SolidWorks, we have a team of experts. And thirdly, you can work with Simulia experts who have deep industry expertise and who have decades of simulation experience. So the next consideration is the reputation and stability of simulation vendors. For over 40 years, Dassault Systèmes is recognized as the global leader in computer engineering due to our comprehensive suite of advanced simulation tools and extensive industry expertise. We are now a $6.5 billion company and among the Fortune 500 largest software companies. So a quick note about software costs is that we offer flexible purchasing models where you can lease our simulation software yearly or even quarterly to just get started. So the initial investment is low and there are no upfront costs, even with cloud computing. The next consideration is embedded management. So when creating simulation studies, you will be generating lots of data. And a great benefit from adopting the 3D Experience simulation is embedded data management. When using the 3D Experience platform, you will have integrated data management. So revision control is embedded, and that will help you avoid working on the wrong revision, which is very expensive, and that could have dramatic consequences. And the last benefit that I like to discuss is collaboration and flexibility to work from anywhere, from your home office, for example. So the 3D Experience platform is a virtual and interdisciplinary place where everyone can work together, regardless of their responsibility, system, or geography location. So historically, you would have the design, engineering, simulation, and manufacturing team working together. But now, with the platform, with the 3D Experience platform, you can collaborate with teams such as sales, marketing, finance, purchasing, method, industrial designs. So the 3D Experience platform enables team collaboration. So it allows you to collaborate with your colleagues who work in different domains from anywhere in the world, facilitating collaboration among team members. And as a result, 3D Experience platform gives you the flexibility to really work from your home, from your vacation home, you know, a lake house or ski house, wherever you want to be. So the last topic of today is what to expect when you adopt 3D Experience simulation. So when companies adopt engineering simulation, they can expect three main benefits: faster, so save time, bring product to market faster; better, enhance product quality; and cheaper, reduce costs by reducing the number of prototypes. Let's have a look at 3 case studies. So the first case study is the one of Cargos, a company from India who is developing a 2-wheel electric e-bike, as you can see here. Cargos utilize almost all of our 3D Experience simulation tools available to SOLIDWORKS customers. They are using structural, fluid, electromagnetic, plastics, and motion tools. And as a result, Cargos was able to bring product to market faster. They are actually not building any physical prototype. And all they do is use all of our simulation tools to resolve all of their engineering issues. And this is amazing because they were able to save a lot of time and bring product to market a lot faster. They were able to make better products to enhance their product quality. So in this case, reduce vehicle weight by 30%, so saving material and increasing the product, increasing the vehicle efficiency. They were able to optimize vehicle aerodynamics by reducing the rider fatigue due to the drag forces. They were able to enhance the battery thermal management to improve efficiency, safety, and range. And they were able to maximize the size of the cargo compartment, increasing the payload capacity. And cheaper, they were able to reduce the number of prototypes. Actually, they didn't build any prototypes. So they brought the simulation benefit to the extreme here by saving a ton of money by not building costly physical prototypes. So the next case study is the one of a company based in America, in Nebraska, Wilson Case, who is developing custom protective shipping cases. they adopted the 3D simulation, 3D structural simulation tool to simulate advanced simulation, such as the drop test. And by adopting 3D simulation, Wilson Case was able to shorten their design cycle via virtual prototyping, improve their product performance, reduce physical prototyping and material costs. And for Wilson Case, in addition to the main common benefits, they were able to establish additional revenue by generating simulation-driven development services to their customers. And the third and last case study is the one of a Korean semiconductor company named Kosus, who is making semiconductor equipment. Kosus adopted 3D structural simulation to run their vibration analysis, and they were able to shorten their product development cycle by 20%, enhance product quality, reduce the number of prototyping costs by 30%. And what is really interesting here is that in addition to the three common benefits of simulation, they use the 3D platform. By using the 3D platform, enable Kosus to improve data management by decreasing defects related to revision errors by 20%, and they were able to improve collaboration and communication between team members. So in summary, I would say that it is no-brainer that simulation enables you to increase profit. So faster time to market, better product quality, cheaper product by reducing the number of physical prototypes, and you don't need to be an expert to benefit from simulation. Simulation makes you more competitive. So ask yourself, what percentage of your peer groups have adopted simulation? If a lot, then you are behind the curve. And if little, you could be the leader in your field by adopting simulation or by using better simulation tools than your competitors. And lastly, to find out more about how your company can benefit from simulation, reach out to our value-added reseller, DMD. And here, I'm showing the contact info from our DMD team members who will be happy to assist you. And with that, I am ready to answer questions that you may have today. So let me see if I have, I did not see any questions. I think I think our DMD team members wanted to play this game where you can win awards. So I'll let you guys handle from here. And I think please feel free to share my emails if anybody has questions for me on the technical side.
Thank you so much, Mai. Really appreciate it. So when it comes to what we're going to be doing just for everybody who attended the webinar, again, thank you everybody so much. So just keep a lookout on your emails from when you had registered, because what we're going to do is send just a thank you, and then we're also going to send you some questions. From there, go ahead and send some answers, because then you'll get put in a drawing to possibly win some money. So definitely respond back to us. Any inquiries that you guys have, we're definitely here to help out. So again, thank you, Mai. Thank you as well. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week and keep a lookout on your emails. We'll talk to everyone soon. Thank you, guys.